logged in, and you're in control. You can add or delete as you see fit. I usually just clear all the check-ins right at 8 o'clock because these are all unofficial. But you can do that too if you want. Just let me know.
Okay, yeah, I heard the TQR station. That was who Mike was talking to a minute ago, and I couldn't pull out the rest of it.
Okay, that was Kilo Alpha 5, Tango Quebec Romeo, Steve out in Bryson, Jack County. And I don't know, he's shooting right over my head. I can hear him from the Chalk Mountain repeater on that frequency, but I can't hear him Simplex direct. But and I'm a lot closer to him than Chalk Mountain. I guess that repeater's got a good up high antenna.
Okay, well at 8 o'clock I'll let you go ahead and clear it because I am not positive how to do that.
Okay, I'll clear it right before 8, and then you can put yourself in and Trey in, and just take it from there. And that'll be all the official stuff. So this is, Mike calls it warming up the frequencies for the net. And we just got another lurking here, November 5, Papa Tango Alpha. Can you copy Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango? Okay, that's John Indicator, N5 PTA. Yep, you got a great signal here in Flatbush. You haven't been hearing anybody else? John, did you hear Whiskey 5, Bravo, November Kilo? He's got a strong station there in Springtown. Okay, well, no problem. If you stick around, we can certainly relay into the net tonight. Good evening, Walt, W5BNK. What stations have you been hearing so far tonight? Well, you're an S9 here in Flatbush. Did you hear the Waxahachie station? K5WXY? Okay, well, that'll happen. I'm going to go to clear and monitoring for now, and the net will start here in about 2 minutes.
KB5, WB.
David, KB5WB, you got in Eastland tonight or in Fort Worth?
Fort Worth house tonight.
All right, S4 into Wise County.
Roger, roger. S5 over here in Tarrant County. Good deal. KB5, WB.
David, are you in my kitchen? N5, TX.
I might be in the kitchen.
evening, everyone. This is KE5NGM. Is the frequency in use? Having not heard anything, I am Trey, and this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We meet every Friday night at 8 p.m. on 146.58. This is a directed net, and I will call on check-ins county by county. Mike, KF5ESP, is getting ready for the gathering at his place tomorrow in Desdemona, so hopefully we can get him to tell us more about that a little bit later. Before we kick things off, some information on some extra things that we have running here during the net. There are two listen-in frequencies, 145.310 out of Weatherford and 444.925 from Chalk Mountain Repeater. Tyler, WZ5TX, makes these available for us, and they do make it, especially for me that has difficulty hearing out from the west, makes the net a lot more interesting. And then I also provide a YouTube stream from my location here in southwest Tarrant County. If you're outside of the aforementioned repeaters, just search North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net or my call sign KE5NGM, and it should pop up. For those of you watching the stream this evening, probably not going to get a lot of chat from me. I'm going to be busy with the net control duties for the evening, but I'll try to keep an eye on things. Tiffany, I believe, is running net logger this evening, and we certainly appreciate that. And then we also have a Facebook page for the group, and I think it's got some more information on there about the get-together tomorrow and just generally how things operate. So let's get started. I'm going to try to keep things familiar and start in Parker County. Parker County stations, come with your call now.
Alpha Bravo 5, Bravo X-ray.
K5 Delta Charlie.
November 5, Fox Papa Delta.
I got started with AB5BX. I think that's Mark out there, and you checked in before. And then picked up K5 Delta Charlie. And then I picked up N5FPD. Was there anybody else that I missed in Parker County?
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra Quebec Juliet, Bob.
All right, picked up Bob that go around. All right, let's move out a little bit further west. How about let's see if we can try Palo Pinto County. Come with your check-in and call sign now.
Relay?
Go ahead, Top. What do you have?
Yeah, Parker County check-in, Walt, Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo.
Thanks, Top. I usually have a copy on him, but for some reason didn't, so I am glad you got him relayed in there.
He's having antenna problems tonight, strong into Wise County, though. KI5LET, back to net.
Well, that's all that counts. Thank you, Top. I'll clear with Top, and yeah, let's see if we can get anybody in Palo Pinto County.
Kilo Fox 5, November Romeo Yankee. I don't know what county I'm in, because I'm never down in this area. Wait my turn if you tell me.
All right, picked up a Kilo Fox 5 station, but let me remind me of the last part of it.
That is Kilo Fox 5, Nancy Romeo Uniform. And I'm in North Richland Hills. I don't know what
Good deal. I guess that might be Tarrant County, maybe Dallas County, could be Denton, could be Collin, but I think it's Tarrant over there. But good deal. So it's Kilo Fox 5 November Romeo uniform, and tell me your name.
Name on this end is Matt, Mark Alpha Tango Tango. And, doing a little urban exploring out here. And running around on Portland.
All right. Well, that is Matt, and he is doing some urban exploring over here. We're glad we got you checked in. And that reminds me, I forgot to call for new check-ins to the net. Anybody, let's try that now. Anybody new to the net that would like to check in, come with your call now.
Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Bravo Tango. My name is Wes, and I'm in Mansfield.
All right, Wes, KJ5BBT. Welcome to the nets this evening, and what are you running over there in Mansfield?
I got a TYT TH-991A and a tram, I don't remember the model number, antenna, about 25 foot in the air.
Well, that's perfect. You're making it full scale into Southwest Fort Worth. So, yeah, glad to have you here. And, yeah, welcome back anytime, every Friday night, 8 o'clock. This frequency, you know the rest. So that's great. Glad to have you. All right. And I didn't, any other new check-ins for the net? All right, having heard none, and I didn't hear any from Palo Pinto County earlier, let's move down to Erath County. Anyone in Erath County this evening want to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Come with your call now.
KJ5 APS.
All right, was that KJ5 PPN? Try it one more time.
KJ5 APS. KJ5 APS. This is KB5ASY here at the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for...
All right, last station, I think that was kind of distant. I believe it was APN. Does anybody have a better copy on that? KJ5 APN? Well, maybe we'll be able to pick you up a little bit later in the net. Any other Erath County stations wish to check in?
Kilo India 5.
I believe that was KI5 Sierra, or KI5 Oscar Sierra. Is that correct? If that is you, I got a really light copy on you, but we got you in the log. All right. Any other Erath County stations? There's somebody there breaking my squelch. Any relays?
Relay.
Lay it on us, Mike.
That is Whiskey Alpha 5 Echo Delta X-ray.
That is Byron. All right, Byron. Glad to have you in the log, and yeah, sorry to make you have to get relayed in there, but we got you in the log, and that's what counts. All right. right, I think we might have somebody out in Eastland County that wants to check in. I'm probably going to need some help with it, maybe even need a relay, of course, but let's give it a try. Anybody in Eastland County wish to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net?
Kilo Fox 5, Victor Papa, Mike in Desdemona.
Joe, copy Mike.
Well, Mike, I'm getting a light copy on you here, and Gary over in Waxahachie is getting a copy on you. So you're making the trip. You want to tell who you can about the event tomorrow?
No, you're kind of coming in and out, but I think it's the cold air. But anybody that can hear me, we're having our second annual meet and greet here in Desdemona. If you'll go to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex Facebook page, you'll have the details there. So anyway, thanks for picking up the net for me, Trey, and I'll stand by. KF5 Victor Sierra Papa in Eastland County.
He turned it back, Trey.
Good deal. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gary, for the relay as well. That's quite a haul from Waxahachie to Eastland. That's pretty impressive. For those that didn't hear Mike direct, he is having the second annual meet and greet out at his place tomorrow. The details are on the Facebook web page, so stop by over there and see if we can all make it out there tomorrow. I know I'll be there, so looking forward to that. All right, anybody else in Eastland County this evening want to check in?
C5TX Remote Base System.
All right, having heard none, let's move over into Hood County. Hood County, North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Come with your call now.
Kilo 5, Lima, Quebec.
Kilo India 5, November, Yankee Bravo.
Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Lima Charlie, Daniel.
Kilo 5, Bravo, Yankee, Foxtrot.
K5, Echo Sierra, Victor.
All right, I picked up Kelton, KK5LQ. I picked up KI5NYB. Picked up K5BYF, Mike. And then I think I heard K5ESV, Clayton down there, coming in pretty good to Southwest Fort Worth. And I think there was another station that I may have missed. Come with your call now.
Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Lima Charlie.
Relay.
I think we got two relays out there. I did pick up, let's see, KJ5ALC, is that correct?
Roger.
All right, thank you, sir, for checking into the log. And then, Gary, I got a relay from you. What traffic do you have?
It was that station, but there's another one. I got KI5, but I couldn't hear the suffix.
Tiffany might be able to help us with that because I see that there's KI5VUJ in NetLogger. VUJ station, try it one time for us.
I get the KI5 and then I lose him.
I think it is Victor Uniform Juliet. Where are you located, sir? we may have lost you, but I'm going to have Gary call for a round of check-ins, and you may be able to get him in there a little bit better. All right, I'm going to clear with Hood County, and we're going to move along to Somerville County. Anybody like to check in to the net from Somerville this evening?
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
Kilo Golf 5, Zulu India November.
All right, picked up W5MLD. Mike, thanks for checking in and the relay help a little bit earlier. Picked up KG5, Zulu India November. I think that's Robert down there in Glenrose. And Kelly, are you around there this evening? W5KBT?
Kelly is not on tonight. He sent me a text, was disconnected due to weather. And VSP said that if you haven't called Comanche County, that he can do a call from down there for Comanche County. W5MLD.
MLD, will you, I've lost Mike. If you can tell him that, that'd be great. Let's go ahead and have him call for a round of check-ins out west. And we'll stand by for that.
Relay.
I'd like to give a call to see if any stations in Comanche County, please come out. Some bad weather rolling in. Anybody in Comanche County, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net calling.
AI5BU.
Okay, I got Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform out of Eastland County. Anybody in Eastland, Comanche, Brown, or Coleman, any of those counties, if you copy, please come with your call now. Hey, W5, heard we've got bad weather down here. Nothing heard out of Comanche, Brown, or Coleman, but we did pick up Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform Cam out of Eastland.
Roger that. Trey, if you didn't catch Mike, he said nothing heard other than picking up AI5BU out of Eastland County. W5MLD.
Well, thanks to both of you for the work there, and we'll get Cam there in the log, AI5BU. And, all right, I think that covers us out west. How about Bosque County? Do we have any Bosque County check-ins?
Relay?
Go ahead, Tiffany.
Earlier I didn't hear you repeat back KI5WED, Jennifer and Granbury.
I think she may have been the one that I missed, so I'm glad you got her in there, and I'll make sure I've got her in the log here, and I think you've already got her in there, so good deal. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate it.
Roger.
I'll clear with NXR, and we'll see if we can get anybody in Bosque County. Okay, a little bit of a light copy, but I think I got KA6 Golf Mike Echo down there in Morgan. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Kilo Alpha 6 Golf Mike Echo, David.
All right, thank you, David. We got you in the log. I'm going to circle around and head over into Johnson County. This is KE5NGM with the North Central Texas Simplex net. Do we have any check-ins from Johnson County?
Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
Kilo India 5, Foxtrot X-Ray Zulu. AJ.
Picked up Mike down there, I think around Godley, WI5MRW. Picked up AJ, KI5FXZ. Any other Johnson County stations? All right, I'm going to move over into the home county here of Tarrant. Anyone in Tarrant County, I know you're there, who wish to check into the net this evening, come with your call now.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo.
Kilowatt Baker 5, Whiskey Baker.
KI5 LST, mobile.
KB5 Romeo Mike.
November 5, Tango X-Ray Lima.
Picked up Keith, my neighbor over there, and he is KI5HXK. Picked up David, KB5WB. They're coming in full scale over here this evening. Picked up KI5LST Mobile. KB5RM, I believe that is less out there in the north part of the county. And then N5TXL. Anybody I missed or anyone else in Tarrant County wish to check into the net?
November 3, Delta Mike Echo.
Whiskey 5, India Charlie Kilo.
Kilo Juliet 5, Mike out.
Picked up DME. That's Dave out there in Euless, I believe. And then picked up W5ICK, Bob, another one of my neighbors over here. Picked up KJ5MA. I think that is Mac, if I'm not mistaken, over there in Parker County. But glad to have you checked in this evening. And then there's another station with no audio. There's a carrier that's coming up about 20 over, but no audio. Anybody want to, or do they want to try it again? Yeah, that's the station, but no audio. We'll circle back here in a minute. Any other Tarrant County stations wish to check into the Simplex net? We're clear with Tarrant County, and then we'll move down to Ellis County. And I know we got to check in down there for sure. And Gary, if you're still on board, I'm going to have you throw out a call to the eastern counties, Kaufman, Navarro, Hill, Limestone, any of those counties down there, if you would be so kind.
Yeah, K5WXY. You want me to go now?
Sure, go ahead.
Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee on the vertical, looking for check-ins for the north central Texas 2-meter Simplex net to the east and south of the Metroplex. Anybody east and south of the Metroplex wanting to check into the Simplex net, come now.
This is Kilo India 5 Romeo Zulu Delta. We are in Limestone County.
Okay, Kilo India 5 Romeo Zulu Delta in Limestone County.
That is correct. We have you just fine. It is wonderful to be able to hear the whole net from where we're at tonight.
All righty, anybody else east and south of the Metroplex wanting to check into the north central Texas Simplex net, come now.
Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta, W5BST Van Zandt.
Okay, I got KI5MEL in Limestone County and W5BSD in Van Zant County. Anybody else? Am I hearing Mike? Anybody hear Mike? Was that Mike trying to break in?
Not that I know of, Gary, but yeah, you got us fixed up with that. And yeah, let's go. Let's run that list real quick. So we got you, Gary, K5WXY, KI5RZD out of Limestone, who I had a solid S5 clear as could be. That was quite impressive. KI5MEL had you pretty good. You were in and out, but that's still a haul. And then W5BSD had you in there as well, Kevin. I was able to copy you direct, so things are definitely working pretty good off to the east. Well, let's move up to Dallas County and see if we can't get any check-ins from there. Dallas County, come with your call now.
This is Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel, Robert, Richards, Texas.
November, Charlie, 5 Papa, Doug in Dallas.
WW5 Tango X-Ray, Matthew, Dallas.
November 5 Victor, Uniform, Juliet, Roger, Irving.
Kilo, India 5 Golf, Bravo, Uniform, Shane, Irving.
All right, I'm going to have a do-over on a couple of these. I did pick up Matt, WW5TX. Picked up NC5P, Doug over there in Dallas. And then, yeah, my handwriting gets a little sketchy after that. I know we had a Shane station in Irving. Can you come with your call?
Kilo, India 5 Golf, Bravo, Uniform.
All right, picked up KI5 Golf Bravo Uniform. Thanks for checking in from Irving, I think you said. And then there may have been another Irving station. Come with your call.
November 5 Victor, Uniform, Juliet. Name is Roger.
All right, Roger. Got you on the list in 5 Victor Uniform Juliet, and I think you're in Irving too, so that's great. Glad to have you in there. Any other Dallas County that I either missed or that wishes to check into the net?
Relay.
All right, I'm going to clear out with Dallas County, and let's go ahead and move up to Top's neck of the woods. I'll bet KI5LET can help us out up there. I'm going to go ahead and call for Wise County stations, but Top, if you hear anybody, certainly feel free to relay them in.
Relay.
I got a relay, Trey.
All right, lay it on us.
It's from Gary. Gary down in Waxahachie is trying to relay somebody in, I guess maybe from Dallas County.
Well, I somehow missed that. All right, go with that traffic, Gary.
I copied an Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel. Did you copy that?
I did, but I may not have said it back. I have it on my list. Yes, AA5 Alpha Hotel, I believe. Let's see who that is. I think that's Robert over there in Richardson. So thanks, Gary. Thank you, Robert. And yeah, Top. Well, let's we'll clear with those two, and we'll turn it over to you.
Okay, this is KI5LET assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. Any stations anywhere in range of this radio, please come with your call now. Okay, I picked up November 5, Papa Tango Alpha. That's John in Decatur. Any other stations? He's got a good signal, by the way. He's not hearing many other people tonight, but we got a path between us. Any other stations? Wise County up to the north, Montague, Cook County, Jack County. Do we get Jack County? Any stations? Or east, Denton County, Grayson County. Come with your call now. Okay, I picked up Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima. That's Jerry out in Young County. He had a weak but readable signal. And then I got a Kilo Alpha 5 station on Chalk Mountain, not Simplex. Anybody else hear that station coming in through Chalk Mountain? The Kilo Alpha 5 station? Come again.
Kilo Alpha, Quebec, Romeo.
Okay, I think Jerry's got them, KA5, and Jerry, say the suffix phonetically. Okay, that was Steve out in Jack County. Kilo Alpha 5, Tango Quebec Romeo, relayed in by KF5 VBL, Jerry out in Graham. Okay, last call from up north here. Any other stations want to check in? Come with your call now. Okay, nothing else heard. Trey, we picked up November 5, Papa Tango Alpha. That's John in Decatur. Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima, all the way out there in Graham. And Kilo Alpha 5, Tango Quebec Romeo. Frequent check-in. That's Steve in Bryson, Jack County. KI5 LET, back to net.
Well, thanks, Top, for the work this evening. And, yeah, I'm glad we got Jerry in there. I was worried about being able to receive him. I know you and Mike, VSP, have a really good path to him, but sometimes it's a little questionable for me. But, yeah, glad we got Young County in there. Thanks again, Top, and I think that rounds out the end of my list, but I'm going to give a general call. Any station anywhere wish to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, come with your call now. All right, I didn't hear anybody. Any relays out there? Okay, well then let's move along to the next part of the net this evening, and that's where I give you the frequency to make a couple of calls to any station you've heard, or if you want to make a general call. Anybody want to get on the list to make a few calls?
Kilo India 5, Oscar Sierra.
I don't want to make any calls. Start to see lightning again.
All right, KI5 OS. I think that's you. You're kind of in and out, but I did get a copy on you. The frequency's yours.
Thank you. This is Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra making a call to Stephen. Kilo India 5 Radio Zulu Delta. Kilo India 5 Radio Zulu Delta. Do you copy, Stephen? Kilo India 5 Radio Zulu Delta. Stephen in Limestone County. This is Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. Do you copy?
might be able to get the line. That was KI5RZD that you were trying to call. Let's see if he's still there. Are you still on frequency this evening?
KI5RZD, we are here.
Did you happen to pick up the last station OS out of Erath County?
I could barely hear him. If he wants to come back, I'll try again.
All right, let him know. Erath station, you want to try KI5 OS? You want to try one more time? You were breaking his squelch.
Roger, Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. The Kilo India 5 Radio Zulu Delta Stephen in Limestone County. This is David in Bluffdale, Texas. I've got a real good copy on you down here in Bluffdale, U.S. County. Over.
Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. I could not catch the rest of that. Come back.
Okay, Roger. You're making a better trip to me than I guess I am to you. But just curious. Thank you for trying.
Okay, I heard Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. This is KI5RZD. We're running about 200 watts on a 6 dB up about 20 feet. Did you copy that net control?
I sure did, and he's copying you real well down there, and just wanted to let you know that you were making the trip really good over there. And it sounds like that you're making the trip that way, but he's not making the trip back quite as easily. But at least you were able to get bits and pieces through, so that's what counts.
Yes, sir. I believe that we probably could actually communicate if we had to. Just may take us a while. Back to you, net control.
Good deal, sir. Thanks again for checking in and coming back to us on that traffic. All right. Anybody else want to get on the list to make a call?
KI5LET.
KI5LET, go ahead.
Okay, I had a pretty good copy on KI5FXZ, Kilo India 5, Foxtrot X-Ray Zulu, AJ, 56 miles from me. Can you copy KI5LET in Wise County tonight?
KI5LET, greetings from Johnson County. Yes, sir, I can copy you. You're putting about S5, S6. You sound really good tonight. It's KI5FXZ.
Okay, and you're doing good as well, about an S3 to S4, and pretty clean signal. That's working really well. And let me try. I had Doug and Matt tied at 50 miles. November Charlie 5 Papa, Doug in Dallas County. Can you copy Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango tonight, Wise County?
KI5LET, this is November Charlie 5 Papa. You're almost full quieting here in Dallas.
Okay, thanks for the full quieting signal report. And I've got you at an S3, a solid S3 here in Wise County. Very clean, just slight static. All right, thanks, Trey. KI5LET, back to net.
Well, good deal, Top. Glad that worked out. This is KE5NGM, and anyone else wish to get on the list to make a call this evening? We got some good propagation off to the east, it sounds like. I know we got storms down to the south, but where it's cleared out, hopefully we can get a couple of more calls in. Anybody want to come with their call now?
KF5NRU. I'd like to contact that previous station if he can hear me, because I can hear him super loud.
Trey, did you pick up VSP?
I didn't. I picked up NRU station. I think he wanted to call Top. Top, did you have a copy on NRU? And then, Mike, hold on one second. We'll get to you next.
You might have doubled with Mike. This is KI5LET, November Romeo Uniform Station. Come back. We're listening in Wise County.
KI5LET, KF5NRU. Maybe you're hearing me. I've got my little 3-meter beam pointed, or 3-element beam pointed where you're the strongest. I'm in Tarrant County on a mobile.
Okay, I didn't copy it, hardly anything at all, but you're definitely breaking squelch here in Wise County, and I could just barely hear you on the Chalk Mountain repeater. Did anybody else can relay that call sign? Maybe KI5NRU, I'm not sure.
It's a KF5NRU, and he's actually a mobile station with a Yagi pointed up your direction. And he's able to hear you real well, Top, but he wanted to try to call the other direction.
Sorry, belay my last. It's a portable station. It's a little FT5D. But anyway, I'll let the frequency go. KF5NRU.
Portable station, that's right. Okay. And tell me the model of the station you're running.
Romeo uniform.
Y'all doubled up there a little bit. I'm using a Foxtrot Tango 5 Delta FT5D, Yaesu FT5D. And I am in Tarrant County, and I have my APRS up and running now if anybody wants to see where I'm at.
All right, and that's a FT5D, and you do have your APRS if anybody is interested in making a contact that way and seeing exactly where you're located. All right, going to clear with KI5LET and KF5NRU, and then I think, Mike, you might have to relay for me, but go ahead.
Okay, Trey, W5MLD assisting net control. Mike, KI5 or KF5VSP, go ahead and make your call. W5MLD.
Sierra Papa, KF5VSP. I'm in southeastern Eastland County. Just making a general call for anyone, anywhere, looking for signal reports.
N5FPD.
N5F. We've got a good path.
Yeah, you're about, you're not full scale, but you're well over half scale here in Feaster.
Down here, you're about the same. You're a little over half scale.
All right, thank you, sir. It's good to be back. Hope you have fun tomorrow.
Appreciate it. All clear with N5FPD. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Anybody else? I'm out of Eastland County tonight. Anybody want to give me some signal reports?
WA5E.
Got you about S2, S3 here in Decatur, Mike. WD5IWW.
Three stations. OS, I heard you and some others. Hello, David.
Roger, Mike. Here's Glendale. I don't have a good S meter reading on you on this old 2-meter mobile, but your Q5 copy into Glendale. And I'm going to turn it over to Byron, WA5 EDX. Byron, he's in there too.
When you're in Weatherford, but still a good signal. I'm just not getting
EDX, I am, absolutely. But you're a little over half scale. Go ahead.
I'll do that, thanks.
Okay, I'll clear with KI5OS and Whiskey Alpha 5 Echo David X-Ray, and then I'll turn it back to W5MLD. This is KF5VSP, clear.
Hey, I got a copy on him in and out over here in Waxahachie.
Good signal reports there, and you're anywhere from an S4 to S5 up to S7 with some QSB. Anyway, Trey, we'll turn it back to you, net control, W5MLD.
Well, thanks, Mike, for coming back to us on the relay, and then VSP, thank you for taking us up on the opportunity. Sounds like you got quite a few comebacks over there. So you're coming in like S1, S2 here. So you're if like the gentleman down there in Limestone County said, if we had to, we could get the message through. And I know I think I heard WD5IWW. Did we get you checked in earlier in the net?
No, sir. Late check-in. I just heard Mike down there in Mobile or wherever he's stationed at Eastland County. Just going to let him know that, yes, we were hearing him in downtown Decatur. So, yes, sir, if you'll get me checked into the net, I'd appreciate it. WD5IWW.
All right, thanks, sir, for checking in with us and for the relay work there and everything. It always makes it interesting to see signal reports from out that direction. In fact, I'm going to call now to see if anybody else wants to make any calls to any other stations and or any other late check-ins. We'll take either.
K5 WXY.
All right, I think we had a couple there, but WXY, I heard you first, so go ahead.
I was just going to say Mike is in and out. I can copy him sometimes, and sometimes I can't. That's one hell of a trip.
That is quite a ways from Eastland to to down your direction. So that, making the trip in Ellis County. Mike, if you can hear me, Gary off in Ellis County is hearing you in and out, but readable down there. So that is an impressive haul.
And tell him I can't come to the thing tomorrow. I have to work.
Gary also says that he wishes he could come tomorrow, but unfortunately he has to work, but he won't make the function tomorrow. Gary, we'll clear with you and see if we can get any other late check-ins or anybody else that wants the frequency to make a call. Come with your call now.
This is Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, late check-in on a flaky remote base.
Well, Mike, you're making the trip. Or wait a second, you're not Mike, you're David. Sounding good down here in the Fort Worth, full scale. So WD5M, we got you in the log.
KI5RZD with a relay.
All right, we'll clear with WD5M, and then RZD. Sounds like you have a relay for us.
There's a relay here, Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Lima.
All right, can you get his location and station info?
Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Lima, are you still there? Say again, you are in Mahia? Luke in Mahia, thank you for the check-in. Kilo India 5 Romeo Zulu Delta, did you copy net control?
I did. That is KJ5APL, and that is Luke in Mahia. So that is quite another haul we're getting checked in here.
That is correct.
All right, we'll take them as long as they're coming. Any other late check-ins for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? I am Trey, KE5NGM, and anyone is certainly welcome to check in if you can hear me, or if you can, we'll get you relayed in if we can. Or anybody still want to use the frequency for any calls?
Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu.
All right, picked up Matt, Lima Tango Zulu out there. And how are you this evening?
Oh, doing well. Sorry I'm late, but I'm glad you're still taking check-ins. It's been a busy evening, so hope you all had a good time. W5LTZ.
Well, it's holding together pretty good. I've heard better and I've heard worse, so I'm going to call that a win. So thanks, Matt, for checking in with us. And let's call for one more round of check-ins, and then we'll move along to the next section.
KJ5UF.
Late check-in. All right, heard KJ5UF with a check-in. I also heard somebody on the remote on the Chalk Mountain repeater, but I couldn't switch over there in time. Any relays on that station?
I heard WD4RNR.
All right, Tiffany, thank you. We'll get them in the log. That was WD4RNR. Any other late check-ins?
Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango.
All right, picked up Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango, and you're here in Fort Worth, if I'm not mistaken, pretty close to where I am, so thanks for checking in. Any other late check-ins, and then we'll move to the next section. All right, having heard none, anybody have any announcements for the net?
This is KI5RZD. Just would like to say one thing.
RZD, go ahead.
This is the first night in about 3 months that I've actually been able to hear net control almost consistently in Limestone County, and we do appreciate whatever you guys are doing so we can hear what's going on.
Well, all right, we'll try to make it a regular thing to make sure that we get down there to Limestone County and get y'all relayed in, but it's great to have you direct as well. Thanks again for checking in. Anybody else with any other announcements? I know we covered this get-together out in Desdemona. I wanted to remind everybody to go to the Facebook page for the details and make sure that you get any information there. I think I remember Mike saying that there wasn't going to be any concessions, but you're certainly welcome to bring your own grill, whatever. I think it sounds like pretty much anything is going to be welcome within reason down there, Mike. And he's going to have some antennas set up as well, it sounds like. So that'll be exciting to be able to use some HF antennas while we're down there. I'm looking forward to it, and I think I'm going to pack up my 991A and bring down there with me. All right, I think the last section of the net is any tech talk, questions. Anybody have anything to buy, sell? We're going to combine those two into one. And come with your traffic now.
November 3, Delta, Mike Echo.
All right, N3DME, what do you have for us this evening?
Hey Trey, what I've got is a friend of mine is unloading his HF equipment, and he has 3 items I was going to mention on the air. It's an ICOM IC735 transceiver. He's got an ICOM power supply, a PS55, and he's got an MFJ auto tuner number 939. And anybody that might be interested in any of that stuff, they look me up on QRZ, get my email, contact me, and I'll put you in touch with the gentleman that has this equipment. That's all I got, Trey, and thanks for picking me up, N3DME.
Well, good deal, indeed, N3DME. Yeah, so it sounds like he's got a few things for sale, 3 items. He's got an ICOM IC735 transceiver. Sounds like an ICOM IC PS55 power supply, and then an MFJ auto tuner 939. And N3DME will get you in touch with him if you will go to his QRZ page and shoot him an email. He will put you in touch with him. Any other listings for the net this evening? I didn't hear any. I'm going to call for one last round of check-ins, and then we'll probably call it a net. Come with your call now. Anyone, anywhere.
KD5 KGQ with question.
I think it was KGU with the question, but go ahead.
Delta 5, Tango, Quebec. I know that Mike's having a get-together tomorrow. Can you tell me what time it starts and what time it stops? I don't know if I can make it or not, but I might try.
I think it starts at like 10 o'clock. I'm going to pull it up on Facebook, so y'all bear with me here for a second while I look this over. So, yes, so here's from Mike's Facebook post. It's in Desdemona. It's 7053 Highway 16, Desdemona, Texas, and that is 76445. Things get started at 10 a.m. and last till about 6. There won't be any concessions like we talked about, but if you wish to bring a grill and cook out, you're certainly welcome to. Also bring your lawn chairs and your own beverages. And we also talked about working the HF Portable. He's going to have his table set up and 3 antennas with the 40-meter loop and a KS6BKW dipole and a 15-meter vertical. Let's see, YLs and XYLs are encouraged to come, and his wife, KF5VSN, will be there and looking forward to meeting everyone. And then it's got his email and his contact information on there. But, yeah, stop by the Facebook group, and it'll have all of that information on there as well. So 10 o'clock in the morning, that's a long way of answering your question.
Only reason I ask is I don't have Facebook, KD5KTQ.
Well, then I'm glad we got the info out there, BQ, and hope to see you there tomorrow. All right, this is KE5NGM, and I appreciate y'all working with me on my first time of net control, so I think it went okay. I'd try to get it a little smoother. I'm no VSP, but I appreciate y'all checking in anyway. One more call for late check-ins, and then we're going to call it a night. Last station, try one more time. NRU with a question. All right, go ahead.
Does this club or net have a website? If so, I'm prepared to get about it.
We do not have a website, but we do have a Facebook page, and if the exact title of it is North Central Texas Simplex Net, and if you will search for it under, I think it's just listed under groups, but if you Google search it, it should pop up as one of the first ones.
Roger that. Thank you for the info. KS5 NRU, back to net.
Well, we'll clear with NRU and give it one last call for late check-ins, and then we'll call it a night. I know I've said that 3 times. There is a station out there. Try it one more time. I think it's a November 5 station, but anybody got a relay?
Yeah, relay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's November 5 Radio Echo Lima. November 5 Radio Echo Lima. I've got him on a shoestring, but I've got him.
Well, thank you, Gary. That is N5 Radio Echo Lima. And any chance you can get his location? I barely copied that direct, but I heard Sulphur Springs. And I think I've got there, at least NetLogger has you as Nathan.
Roger.
All right. right, Nathan. Well, thank you for checking in, and glad we got you in the log. All right, this is KE5NGM. Thanks, everyone, for letting me run the net, especially you, Mike VSP, for handing it over and trusting me with it. So hopefully I did a good enough job to be called again. Again, this is KE5NGM, and I'm going to close the net, and hopefully we'll see y'all tomorrow. KE5NGM clear.
Great job, Trey. Fantastic. Thanks for running the net tonight. KI5LET.
Thanks for running the net. Awesome job. KI5HXK.
Great job, Trey. Thanks for doing the net. WI5MRW.
Yeah, Trey, that Sulphur Springs is Hopkins County.
Mercy, that's way out there. I'm looking at the map, and thank you all for the. I'm glad to do it, and it was a really good time, so I appreciate it.
What's so amazing is I was copping him off the back of the beam.
That is impressive. That's always nice when it works out like that. And thank you, Gary, for the relays and all the other relay stations, and thank you, Tiffany, for running NetLogger, and Top for your relays as well. Y'all have a great rest of the evening, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, KE5NGM.
Thanks a lot, Trey.
KI5NXR. See y'all next Friday.
I just looked, 57 check-ins. That's for considering the weather and new net controller. I'll take that. I was planning anything over 30 was going to be a success. KE5NGM.
Hey, I don't have a big station, but just a reminder, the talk-in frequency tomorrow on the way to Desdemona is 146.58.
And Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango will be the talk-in net control. I'm going to be starting out of Wise County probably 8 a.m. or so with the mobile, heading for Desdemona, and then I'll set up at Mike's place as soon as I get there, probably by 9 or 9:30 or so. Monitor 146-580 tomorrow morning if you're heading for Desdemona.
Jason, I'm going to be looking forward to trying some apple cider.
You're going to be welcome to have some. I thought hard about bringing the blood orange mead, but it's still too new, and it's going to be an exclusive field day thing. So we'll see you at field day.
Isn't field day just a little over a month?
Well, if you'll let me talk and click at the same time and kind of stall for a minute, and I'll jump on the NTAR's website, and built a countdown timer, and it currently says 35 days, 14 hours, and 55 minutes until the beginning of festivities.
But who's counting, right?
Oh, yeah, sure, no, I mean, the field days are, much looked forward to, but nobody's counting. Nobody's counting.
I am so looking forward to field day.
Top, where are you going to be playing field day?
Endeavor Bridgeport, off-highway vehicle park, Bridgeport, Texas, with West Fork Amateur Radio Club.
KG5SQJ.
Go ahead, Bob.
Yes, sir. All you guys that are looking forward to field day, keep in mind that the Amateur Radio Club of Parker County is going to be operating on this frequency. 146.580 will be calling CQ field day. and be listening for us so we can add you to the logbook. We'll also be operating on 446.025 megahertz on 70 centimeters, and we're going to have a Yagi antenna on that VHF UHF HT amplified station that I plan to try to keep in the habit of turning 360 degrees every hour. In other words, just a few, I don't know, 30 degrees or so every 5 minutes so we can get full circle. So listen for us. We'd like to add you to our logbook. KG5SQJ, back to you guys.
Sounds great, man. I'll try to monitor FM on 2 meters and 70 centimeters. We should be able to talk. I'm going to be operating on 40 meters. We have a 3-element Yagi up at about 40 feet, and I'll be running 40 meters, hopefully from Saturday to Sunday.
All right, good deal. I'll be operating 15, and we've got several other stations. I know we've got at least one 20-meter station and one 10-meter station as well. No set frequencies at this point yet.
Well, North Texas Amateur Radio Society will be set up at Fort Richardson State Park in Jacksboro. And I'll be working 20 meters, but I'm also going to make sure we have a 2-meter 440 antenna. And we'll keep 580 and listen in on that too.
Great, good deal. We will be using call sign Whiskey 5 Papa Charlie, W5PC. That's the Amateur Radio Club of Parker County. We'll be operating on the we'll be operating at the Brock Dennis Fire Station number 2 in Weatherford. So hopefully we can get all you guys in the logbook.
Oh, y'all know, I forgot to say, the call sign for NTARS is November Delta 5 Delta X-ray. November Delta 5 Delta X-ray.
Roger, copied that.
Top, are you still on frequency?
KI5LET, go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, the KI5RZD in Limestone County was trying to call you, but everybody was talking on top of him.
Kilo India 5, Romeo Zulu Delta. Can you copy Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango?
I heard my name.
Yeah, you doubled with him.
Doubles, was that Wayne? Kilo India 5, Romeo Zulu Delta. I heard the tail there. I think I doubled with you. This is Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, Wise County.
Fantastic. I just want to know if I could still reach you, KI5LET. I thought I heard you in there tonight. I sure did enjoy that net. I could actually hear what was going on for a change. Are you reading me halfway decent? KI5RZD here.
KI5RZD. I got a little better than halfway decent. Getting about an S1 to S2 on the meter, but good copy, good copy. A lot of static, but that's quite a trip to Wise County. KI5LET, back to you.
KI5LET, this is KI5RZD. You're barely an S2. You're lots of static, but I do have you. So I just want to say howdy doody. We'll let you go. I hear other people trying to talk. KI5RZD 73 and clear into you.
He cleared with you, Top.
Okay, yep, he started to fade right there at the end. The little QSB got him, but I had a good copy all the way through that. That's great. Thanks, love getting Limestone County. Thanks, Gary.
No problem. He's blowing me out of my chair here. And he's doing it on
both the beam and the vertical.
You're still a rock solid S3. Pretty clean, just a light, very light static. Just amazing.
Hey, can you copy me on the vertical?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a shot.
Yeah, I'm on the vertical. Can you copy me?
Yeah, perfect copy. About an S2, S1, somewhere in there. A little bit more static, but good solid copy. No problems.
Okay, because I was on the beam with you, but I can hear. I've got both radios going, and I can hear. Some people I can hear on the vertical. Some people I can hear on the beam.
Yep, the beam was a little stronger, but they're both really good copy.
Yeah, copy recovered. Somebody told me I was S5 in Limestone County on the vertical.
Yep, well, it's definitely making the trip this way.
Yeah, when they ask me to make the call for south and east, I always get off the beam and get on the vertical.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. You really need both. I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna get a Yagi. That's all I need. Nope, you need both. You really need both to stay communicating.
Hey, Top, you recovered again. RSZD was telling me I was knocking him out of his chair, so you'll have to repeat what you said.
Okay, I was just saying that, yeah, you definitely need both a vertical and a directional antenna, especially on 2 meters.
Well, I got them both using the tri-band Anytone with the vertical and the Yaesu FT-991A with the beam. As soon as I get time off from work, I'm gonna rework these towers, and I want to get one of those stacked 15-element Cushcraft.
Man, that sounds great, but when do you ever get time off work?
Well, summertime's busy for us. It'll slack off in the fall.
Okay, I got that. Well, I'm rooting for you. Let me know if you need any help.
I may have to hire a crane.
Well, I don't have a crane, but I could come out and watch anyway, and be the peanut gallery.
You wouldn't believe it, but my 70-something-year-old neighbor is usually the one that comes over here and helps me.
I'll be 70 in December.
Oh, well, you and Bob would just fit in like, 2 pigs in a pod, or 2 peas in a pod, I mean.
Yep, absolutely. Where is he from?
I think he's originally from up in Ohio or something, but he's been down here forever. But he's retired, or as I like to say, he's retarded.
Okay, man, sounds great. Tell him I'm from South Texas. Pretty far, South Texas. KI5 LET.
Alrighty, well, I tell you what, I've never had a neighbor like him. I mean, he's just fantastic. Whenever the weather's bad, he checks the tower and the antennas and lets me know that they're still standing, and he goes and checks on my cat, and whenever I have a package, he gets it and puts it in the house for me. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better neighbor.
That's great, man. Nothing's more valuable than a good neighbor, man. That's a pot of gold right there.
Yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better one. Anyway, you're sounding really good tonight, and I'm continuing to be on the vertical instead of the beam. So, I want to change the vertical antenna out. I want to get something else, just a 2-meter only vertical, and then I want to get those those stacked Cushcraft 15-element beams.
Yeah, I thought about, just a 2-meter only vertical maybe would be better than a dual band or a tri-band vertical. But I don't know. I looked at the specs, at least on Diamond's product line and Tram and Cushcraft, and there's not a whole lot of difference between a dual band and a single band. It just takes more antennas, but maybe it's a little more efficient. Maybe the SWR would be a little better. Maybe the radiation resistance be a little higher. I don't know. I should try to figure that out.
I'm looking at the Hustler 2 meter only. It'll handle 600 watts.
Okay, well you must have an amp. I'm looking at probably a max 100 watts, at least for the time being.
No amp, but I'm just saying, you know, when at least it will handle 600 watts. So, you know, if I ever get an amplifier for 2 meters, at least I won't fry the antenna.
Okay, I got you there, just in case you ever get one. Nice to have something that'll handle it. That makes sense.
Plus the gain on that thing, you got to be careful. Some of these manufacturers are giving you gain in dBi, and some of them are giving you in dBd, and Hustler's giving it to you in dBd. So that's what you want to look for instead of dBi, because you know, if they give you dBi, you're going to have to subtract 2.14 to find out what dBd is.
Yep, absolutely. I subtract 2.2 just to kind of round it off.
Anyway, they make a really good antenna.
Yeah, I like Cushcraft. They seem to be surviving through ups and downs of amateur radio stuff, but good products all around. I see a lot of them, and don't hear any bad comments about them in general.
Well, they're surviving in spite of MFJ.
Yep, you got that right. Hey, I got to run here. The XYL came around the corner and whistled at me. I think dinner's finally ready.
Alrighty, well I got to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I probably need to run too. K5WXY on the vertical, Waxahachie.
K5WXY, this is KI5LET. We're going to be clearing QRT for a little bit here. 7-3, everybody.
Yep, I'll say the same thing. 73, everybody. WD5IWW.
It's a N5TXL here. Going to go play Refrigerator Raider.
you.